Ya mwisho sasa nataka kualika Waziri Mkuu wa serikali ya Azimio, Mheshimiwa Daktari Stephen Kalonzo Musyoka.
I thought you were going to give me buffalo soldier. I'm bado ako kwa madaki. Able to give us a buffalo soldier. They brought Well, my friends, fellow Kenyans, members of Azimio la Umoja One Kenya Coalition, a very hearty congratulations to all of you who have done so well, done this country so proud, done our coalition proud, and stood firm for Baba the Fifth. It's a matter of time. It is not a matter of time. We thought we should have this get together because the country was getting nervous. Now the country can see the true leadership. Tujipigie makofi. And I agree that our true heroes and heroines are brothers from the Mount Kenya region. Jeremiah Kioni and the team. We know you are not victims, you are the true victors. And so now, my friends, we have majority members of parliament as Azimio la Umoja. That's a fact. We have majority governors. So we had to debunk this thing which was circulating in the social media to the contrary. And we are just waiting now. We are confident. We are confident of a win. We cannot announce. We are not Chebukati. But we know that justice is going to be done. Hatutaki mengine, tumejua mengi sana tangu jana. Yani watu wanajaribu miujiza isiyowezekana. Wanajaribu miujiza ya kila aina, lakini wamepatikana. Kwa sasa tujiandae tu, because constitutionally they have to announce the win of the presidential race by tomorrow, hopefully. I don't know, some of them say by Monday. Lakini if things are done, we want to urge IBC to do the right and the legitimate, the next legitimate thing. Do this country duty. They do national duty and announce the winner. I know from where I stand that this country is going to remain peaceful after this announcement. Indeed, ndugu zetu wa Tanzania na majirani walikuwa wanauliza, what's wrong with you Kenyans kwa social media? Kwa nini you are not burning tires? Kwa nini hamfanyi hii? It's like everybody expects that after every 5 years, every election cycle, Kenyans will lose their patience. I want to congratulate our fellow citizens for remaining solid, remaining patient, and the outcome will shortly be known. And even after that outcome, we must remember that we are all Kenyans. We have only this country to call our motherland, and we're very proud of it. So nobody should be allowed to mess around with our motherland. And so, Waheshimiwa, hapa mimi na furaha zaidi, furaha nyingi sana kuona wengine ambao is my brother Peter Nyang'nyong, a comrade in arms all the time, and we've seen plenty, and now it looks brighter. This is a wonderful nation, and true democracy in Kenya is true democracy in the whole of the African continent, because the continent has been watching. That's why you saw people like President Kikwete leading the East African Community Observer Mission, President Goodluck Jonathan leading the ASA delegation, former President of Sierra Leone leading the AU delegation. The whole continent has been standing with the Kenyan people. Let's give them a clap. Yale mengine, I can foresee in central Kenya. That's why I was a bit perturbed when people are saying I concede. Nobody should have conceded in central Kenya, because mutaona maajabu hapa. Mutaona maajabu when the truth is known. And this will help to bring the mountain, our brothers and sisters, the mountain solidly. I think it is Joe who said painted light blue. It will all be blue, inshallah, God willing, going forward. So, anyway, we are the same. We are the same. We must congratulate our brother, President Uhuru Kenyatta, for showing true statesmanship. Of course, we recognize he's a chair, he's a party leader of Jubilee, and he has remained a true statesman, not uttering a word, so that Kenyans and everybody will know that he's allowing the democratic process to come to a useful conclusion. Which conclusion? As we stand here and sit here, we all know. Let's give ourselves a clap. Kwa hivyo, mimi nawashukuruni sana. I mean, majority governors. So is that position for speakership still open? We can now send applications. I must recognize my worthy running mate who must be here, Andrew Sumkuli. Where is Andrew? He's there. This gentleman traversed the country, the whole country with me, fighting for Baba. He never was tired. And now I see partly is rewarded by his elder brother, Julius. Julius, thank you for giving me the name of Andrew, and I wanted to talk to Andrew. Congratulations for winning the Kigori seat on a Kanu ticket. So our brothers, Gideon Moi and others, and our brothers seeing Guyo become governor. This guy is governor. Isiolo, I can't believe it. I'll give you a big handshake. This man was, you can see all possibilities. He was MCA here in Nairobi. MCA, now he's governor Isiolo. Let's give him a big clap. On a Jubilee ticket, thank you. Yeah, so, tuwashukuruni sana. So Kenyans, keep hope alive. Keep hope alive.
Good afternoon, everybody. Asanteni nyote. Leo ilikuwa tupate wanaazimio wote. We meet and greet. We appreciate ourselves for a very good campaign, a 4-month campaign versus a 4-year, or was it a 9-year campaign? Power. Well done. You're nothing short of heroes. In those 4 months, you transformed the terrain and you painted Kenya blue. We have taken the first step in transforming Kenya. We have much more to do. And therefore today is just telling ourselves, you may be feeling the fatigue of the last 4 months because we were not sleeping, we were living and sleeping and dreaming just the campaign. It is exhausting, but let your mind recharge because we've got more work to do. And for all of you, because you are in Nairobi, we need to distribute ourselves to the various places where our strength is needed to guard our win, because we have won. I was looking at the list of members of parliament. I'm very tempted to read out the names. I may not tire you because they've been introduced, but we are just short of 180 when you combine. We have 24 governors at the moment. If you add Mombasa and Kakamega, whose by-election is coming later, you will see that we have strength around the country. If you look at our competition, they are just at about 130 members of parliament. When I last counted, even if it improves, it will not come anywhere near what we have. So even without anybody telling you the numbers of members of parliament, of governors, senators, we have 23, they are one up. But if you look at everything, including all the other seats combined, there is no way the tally can be against us. And by the way, we have tallied. It's just that we do not have the power to announce ourselves. Because the forms were on the portal, and we took copies and we tallied. And we know where we are. And we know if we had the power, by now we would have called it for ourselves. But we will wait. We will wait for that announcement. But please be upbeat. Know that Kenyans did give us the opportunity to steer the nation, and we are waiting for the official seal of approval. Our coalition is Azimio la Umoja. That work of unifying Kenyans, you saw the map there. We've taken a step, but that's just the beginning. We have a lot of work to do. We have a lot of work to ensure that the people we serve get the benefits of the taxes that they pay. And those benefits are not distributed by a few to their pockets. So we really have a lot of work to do. We have a lot of work to do to build the spirit of one people, one nation, so that we first and foremost consider ourselves Kenyan, and then our communities and the rest. Because it's not wrong to acknowledge our diversity, to acknowledge the various communities we are coming from. That's our heritage, we are proud of it, but we must always emphasize our oneness as a nation. And that is what we represent as Azimio. And that is why even during the campaign, we promised to look after everyone, including those opposed to what we stand for. Recognizing that they are Kenyans, we said we shall look after everybody, and we meant it. And like we used to say, you know, our captain, we are here with his blessings, with his knowledge, he sends his greetings. You know, our captain is a man who has a very generous heart. He never carries forward grudges. He's a person who embraces all, and a person who focuses his energies on what is good for the nation. We really are looking forward to this election being called for us, so that we can support him to deliver to the nation, as I know he will. Knowing that we have a lot of reform work to do, and we would have wanted more reforms even before the elections, we have to very jealously guard even that process that is ongoing at Bomas. I know some of you have been there. Thank you so much for your presence. Those who have not been there, let us all try to take turns. We need to support that process to ensure that it is not infiltrated, to ensure that it is not corrupted. That is the purpose of having agents in the tallying center, to ensure that the numbers are put together the way they should be, and that the authentic forms count, or the authentic forms count, not any other form by the wayside. so that we can get to the conclusion of this. But I cannot tell you how pleased I am to see all the faces around. And I want to echo something Kioni and Kanini have said. And I think also my good friend, His Excellency, the Governor-elect of Siaya, that for those from Mount Kenya region, because except Meru, no seats have been won in that area. But you actually won votes, and actually Meru and Nyandarua. Yes, sorry, I apologize for Nyandarua because there is Kiaraho. And yes, there are two from Nyandarua. Even where no seat came, votes still came. And if they may not have been as many as we hoped, but you can imagine if those votes had gone the way some chest-thumping fellows were announcing they would go, then it would have been called out for them the first day. But because it was not, because we disrupted that chest-thumping boast and made it idle, we are now waiting for it to be called for us. When you go to war, even in the areas where we got as many votes, the occasional person who missed, you're still our hero because you put up a fight and you stood in the gap. So for those who are here and you didn't make it, feel greatly appreciated. You're part of us, and together we are going to take the next steps and to build a formidable coalition, to build a formidable nation, and to build a movement that will transform our landscape and to ensure always that our nation is peaceful. I want to thank you for coming at very short notice. I think you started receiving calls yesterday. Some of you have had to travel, some overnight. We want to thank you, and this is the same spirit we saw during the campaigns. We give you very little notice when coming to your areas. You never disappointed, you mobilized, you were there, and you have made it what it is today. You are our heroes, each one of you. We thank you, we love you, and we want you